Good morning, Falcons, and welcome to the Friday Show. I'm Nina Pernice.
And I'm Kel Grigsby. Today we have a lot of special projects for y'all.
The solar eclipse and shakes and fries are just a few things we have for you today.
Without further ado, here's the Friday Show.
Iowa had a chance, and not the beginning, but towards half. But South Carolina, they're just too much for Iowa. Too much for one person, I should say. Too much for Caitlin Clark, not even Iowa.
I wanted South Carolina to win. So
it was legit. Good game on both sides. I'm a pretty big fan of Caitlin Clark, but also I kind of became a fan of the coach and the girls from South Carolina. So they're studs.
Caitlin Clark, she killed the girl, but I feel like if she went harder at that time, then they would have won.
I was very excited that Coach Stanley won. I'm so happy for them and what they're doing for women's basketball.
It was a good game. Caitlin Clark played good, but I don't remember her name, but I think she was number 4 on South Carolina. She was cooking.
I feel like they did a good job, but I already knew that they wasn't going to beat the Gamecocks because, you got to think about it. It was already undefeated.
Hi, today we went and reviewed shakes and fries from a few different locations. We went this over 2 days and we reviewed the shakes separately, the fries separately, and then also them together. And we made a little tier list for you. So yeah, enjoy.
Probably like a 4.
Give it a 5.
I give it a 5 as well.
I rate them a 8 out of 10.
I give them a 10 out of 10. Nothing can beat Freddy Fries.
9. I'm gonna say 9. I don't know why. I
thought you were gonna say 5. I was like, one more.
9 because they're cold. They would have been warm, like better warm.
Now both of them together.
Me?
Like a 7, because I feel like the seasoning makes it weird.
6.5.
Why?
Because it's spilled on my sweatshirt.
With the seasoning, it's a lot. I give it a 6.
Yeah, I like it better than the Freddy's one.
I'm gonna give it like a 6.
That's what I'm giving it.
A 7 out of 10.
6 out of 10 because they're kind of not warm and there's like no flavor.
Like a 7 out of 10.
There's no seasoning on these, which I guess is good for dipping, but for the fry consistency, if you're just doing the fries, I'd say a 4 or 5.
I feel like the flavors complement each other because they're like both tasteless. They both have no taste, so the taste go good together. So what would you rate it?
6.
I'm giving mine like a 7.5, girl.
I said 5.5. So we're not really sure why it's green, but this is vanilla, we hope, because we don't want the shamrock shake.
Is it shamrock?
Disqualified.
I think it's a 2.
I'll give it like a solid 5.
I'll give it a 6. 3.
I was gonna say the same
Me
exact
too.
thing.
Thinking the same thing.
7.
I give it a 7 as well. Thinking the same thing.
I think I agree too.
I think the flavor was better. Like the combination flavor was
was
better than some of the other ones.
Probably like a 4.
4?
Because it tastes like whipped cream and I don't like whipped cream.
So I'm gonna give it like an 8.
An 8? Okay.
Yeah.
6, I'd say.
I'm gonna give it an 8 too. It doesn't beat Freddy Fries, but like
Never, yeah.
I also would give it an 8.
I would also give it an 8. That's like really good.
That's a 9 out of 10 for me.
Me too.
me 3.
I would say like a 8.5 out of 10.
It's definitely colder than all the other ones.
Way colder.
And it has a good consistency. And it's flavorful.
It's more vanilla.
Actually, that one's really good.
Yeah.
9.5.
I like that answer. 9.5 as well for me.
They're way more crispy than normal.
9.5.
I'd say like a 7.5.
I'd say a 7 for me.
That was good.
I'd say like a 9.5.
9.5.
9.5 as well for me.
Signing out for STTV, this has been Addison,
Haley,
and Margaret.
Bye.
Oh, I clicked the wrong one.
Monday afternoon around 1:53 p.m., students were able to leave classes and go outside to experience an eclipse to 88% totality.
The weather is super nice, and it's just good for the kids to get out and then just see
hopefully they're being safe with their glasses because we are not going to reach totality, so we have to have our glasses on at all times.
Students and teachers were both disappointed the eclipse was not total, but were still excited for the experience they got.
I'm excited because it's rare.
This has been Katie and Vanessa with Daily News.
I just accidentally looked, guys. I'm blind.
With senior year coming to an end, I decided to ask some seniors about their plans after high school.
I plan to go to Northwest and major in elementary education.
I'm going to go to college and play football for 4 years. Graceland College. I guess that's what you could call it.
After high school, I'm going to South Carolina to Fort Jackson to finish my Army training. I have the second part of Army training to go to. And then after that, I'm coming back home for a little bit and then going to San Francisco for college.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right now I don't know where I'm going to school yet, but I'm either going to be playing softball at a small school or going to Mizzou.
I'm going to go to Northwest and major in elementary education.
Right now I'm working to go to the Air Force, big time.
Okay.
Active duty. Now I'm working on my hair business as well. Entrepreneur.
Goodbye.
I don't know what HBCU I'm gonna go to. Just know it's gonna be HBCU and I'm gonna be lit. Okay, that's it. And what else? What else do I have in mind? Oh yes, I'm going into college for pre-med. Okay, I want to get my doctorates. I either want to be a cardiothoracic surgeon or a travel nurse.
This is Stephanie signing out for STTV.
Girls and boys have often shared sports alike such as soccer, basketball, and baseball, with the exception of football, until recently when the girls' flag football team was introduced at our school.
It's growing. I think before too long, in the next few years, it'll become a sanctioned sport, just as much popularity as it's getting.
It means a lot to me personally because like a lot of women's sports are kind of unrecognized, so seeing how it's like developed and it's got more like outreached and like more people are a part of it, it's a big opportunity for women.
Incredible gifted athletes that have played sports their whole life. We had kids that have never played a sport before. We had soccer players, rugby players. We had gymnasts, actually 2 gymnasts, I believe. So that's, I think, one thing that made our team so special is the variety of personalities, the variety of talent, the variety of backgrounds. Just an incredible mixture of girls.
It was fun just getting to know a bunch of different people because there was like, the team was made up of just every grade. So I got to meet a lot of new people, and then winning internationals with the team was really fun too.
With STTV, this has been Vanessa and Katie.
This is Caden and Brady with our very early MLB award predictions. Starting off with the Rookie of the Year award for the American League, we have Jackson Holliday on the Orioles. For the National League, we have Paul Skeens on the Pirates. For Comeback Player of the Year, for the AL, we have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the Blue Jays. In the NL, we have Chris Bryant on the Rockies. For Designated Hitter of the Year award, we have Shohei Ohtani winning it back-to-back years as he's one of the most dominant hitters in the league. Then for the MVP award, we could see both guys, Shohei Ohtani or Ronald Acuna Jr., going back-to-back for the first time since 2013. However, for the American League, we are going with either Adley Rutschman, Aaron Judge, or Julio Rodriguez. For the National League, we are going with Mookie Betts on the Dodgers or Fernando Tatis Jr. from the Padres. Either of these guys could make it. Then we predict that the Dodgers are going to win the World Series as long as they don't choke in the playoffs. Coming out of the AL, we could see the Astros or the Mariners being an underdog against them. Signing off for STTV, this is Caden and Brady.
At the World War I Museum, the Liberty Memorial Tower is a significant symbol in remembering the fallen soldiers.
Kansas Cityans decided shortly after the war that they wanted to build a place to honor the sacrifice of those that served during World War I.
Come on in. Right this way.
It's all about symbolism, right? Symbols have stories behind them.
You'll see on all 4 sides of the tower what we call guardian spirits. And each of those guardian spirits overlooks the city. Those are honor, courage, patriotism, and sacrifice. And those are the virtues that the designers at the time decided that somebody that served in the war, somebody that sacrificed in the war would have, and that they did have. So those are still the virtues that carry a lot of what we do today. A lot of the messaging that we have is built around those 4 virtues.
Since the opening, it has become a main part in the downtown skyline.
The elevator, there's 2 doors that you have to close to take it up, but you can see it from anywhere in the city.
This is Katie.
And Vanessa signing out for STTV.
Thanks for tuning in to the Friday Show.
We hope you were both entertained and informed.
Be sure to follow us on Insta and Twitter, check out our new website, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for weekly shows and more.
Have a wonderful weekend, Falcons.